So here is the exact strategy I used. When my clients were searching in Google for keywords phrases like home health care services near me, they were seeing ads for companies like care.com that look like this. These companies are paying Google a specific dollar amount per keyword for an opportunity to get in front of these clients. So right now in your area, potential clients are searching for what you offer and you can be there to capture their interest and close that sale. Competition for these keywords is quite high because the way Google sells these keywords is more like an auction style. If you can imagine an eBay style auction where you bid a dollar amount for a pair of shoes you like, and then if you win that bid, the shoes are yours. Similarly, Google would allow you or care.com to bid for the keywords phrase like home health care services near me. If you bid to buy that keyword phrase for $10 and care.com bids at $11, then Google will sell it to care.com and you lose. So if you want your ad to be shown to anyone searching for that phrase, you would need to bid at $12. These big corporations have a lot of money, so it's hard to outspend them, especially if you are a small agency with a tight advertising budget. The good news, however, is you can actually exploit their blind spots and get better results for the keywords you actually win. What I mean is that if care.com requires 100 clicks on their ad before they acquire a new customer, then you can do 50 clicks for every new customer. This is called conversion rate. The brilliant part about this is that you can track down to the dollar amount how much it costs you to acquire a customer. For example, if a keyword costs you $5, you get 50 clicks, then you would have spent $250 to acquire one customer. So if you want another client, you just spend another $250 and so on and so on. When I discovered this, I signed up for a service called Google Ads right away. Google Ads is advertising system that allows you as a business owner to show ads to people who are specifically looking for what you're selling. I also discovered an amazing tool called Keyword Planner, and it's part of Google Ads. This tool allows you to put in a simple search phrase like home healthcare services, and it will suggest similar keywords that people are searching for, something like at home care. It will also give you statistics on how many times that keyword is being searched for every single month. You will also get statistics on how much keyword will cost if you were to buy it. The first thing I did was to research all the keywords that the big companies were buying. Anybody can sign up for these Google words, including you, so you can start attracting clients for your services today. While it made sense for me to buy these keywords on google.com, I still needed a website for people to click through to. In fact, you cannot run any campaigns online without a website. At this stage, I was getting quite overwhelmed and I had no money to hire someone to help me build a website. That's when I reached out to my husband for some free help.
It's Mofade here. Hope you're well. So, when my wife reached out to me about this idea, I was kind of skeptical until she showed me the research she had done. I took the list of keywords she had compiled and started to do a little bit more research on what our competitors were actually doing. Here are two major blind spots that I discovered about these competitors. Number one, when I searched for the keyword phrase home healthcare services, the top advertisers' websites were not well designed to actually address the search query that I had applied. In essence, the wording on their website was not persuasive enough for anyone to want to call them. Let me jump onto my computer right now and show you how these competitors buy keywords in Google Ads. The first thing I'm going to do is show you what Google Ads actually look like when people search for the term home healthcare services. So I'm going to put home healthcare services, and here's some of the suggestions that come up. So what this means is all these search terms are actually what people are searching for in my area. I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. And when I hit enter, what you'll see is the first three results that come up are actually ads. So how you know it's an ad is this part right here that says AD, AD, AD. These are all advertisements. Let's scroll down a little more. Some of these are agencies that are showing up organically. But let's focus on these three ads that are showing up top here. As you can see, there are three companies in my area, one in Buford, and we don't know how much they're paying for it yet, but we're about to find out. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my Google Ads account so we can find out how much this company right here is spending for this keyword. So what this means is they do not get charged just for me viewing this ad. However, they do get charged when I actually click on it. So if I click on it like this, right there, that's when Google charges them a certain amount of money. So if you go to Google Ads, the way to log into Google Ads, you just type in Google Ads and you come up here and you click on it. Once you click on it, you'll come to a page that looks like this. And you can actually start creating an account. But since I already created an account, a dummy account, I'm going to sign in. There we go. Now I'm logged into my Google Ads account now. Right here on the left-hand panel is the navigation, how to create a campaign, how to create ad groups, ad extensions. But for the sake of time, I'm going to dive into showing you this keyword planner tool that my wife just talked about. So this keyword planner is going to be under here. If you click on tools and you go under planning, and then you'll see it right here. When you click on it, it'll take you to a dashboard that looks like this. What we're trying to determine is how much this keyword phrase, home healthcare services, costs. Let's go back. The way to do that is to come here where it says discover new keywords, and then you're just going to click on that and paste that right in there. Click on get results. As you can see, it's going to show you exactly how much this keyword would cost on a range from lowest to highest bid. Let's go back again to our search. What this is saying is this advertiser is paying between $3.04 and $9.48 for anyone to click on it like that. So I've just cost them money. In addition to that, it also suggests to show you other related keywords and the average monthly searches for those keywords. Obviously up top here, you can do a filter by your geography. Let's say Atlanta, select that, then hit save. Then it's gonna update those results for you. I also have the ability to download this list right here where it says download keyword ideas, and download that. And it's gonna give me a report that I can play around with and launch campaigns with. So let's go back again to the dashboard. Let me show you a sample of how you can start building an ad right here. It says edit, and you can enter all your information on the left-hand side. As you're entering your information on the left-hand side, your ad starts to preview on the right-hand side. You can take that same keyword and start adding it to your ad that you create. Where you do that is right here under keywords. You can actually start populating all the keywords that you want to buy right here. So let's say with this download of all the keywords, let's say we want to buy the top 5 keywords right here in our spreadsheet. I'm going to just copy those 5 keywords and place those keywords right in there. There we go. And then hit save. And this ad is actually going to start running if I activate this campaign. The second blind spot is that very few of these companies were doing what is called remarketing. Let me give you an example of what remarketing is. Have you ever visited a website that sells shoes but you don't buy anything. You don't make a purchase immediately on that website. Then a few days later, you start seeing all these ads all over the internet of the exact same shoes that you wanted to buy. You also start to see ads on Facebook and Instagram. That right there is called remarketing. When it came to designing our website, we wanted to go with something a bit different. Instead of using the typical website design that everybody else uses, we decided to use what is called a sales landing page. The next hurdle we had to overcome was how to write persuasively so that anyone who landed on this website would want to call us. We had to invest thousands of dollars into our education, and part of that included how to write irresistible sales copy. This is probably the most important marketing skill you can ever learn. Sales copy actually matters way more than you think. It allows you to tap into your audience's desire for whatever it is that you're selling. The skill required for that is called copywriting. Copywriting is the skill of grabbing attention and writing persuasively. It's just the use of language and use of words to help you sell something. You have to market your service in a way that makes a customer choose you over your competitors.
After we figured out the keywords to buy on Google and the website design, we had to figure out what to say if and when clients called us. Converting clients over the phone is very intimidating, especially since I've never done any sales in my life. I had to overcome so many limiting beliefs as someone who's quite shy and hates putting myself out there. I knew that I had to learn how to sell myself. The first thing I did was to go to Amazon to look up as many books I could find on how to sell. I went through quite a few books and courses on how to sell over the phone. The second thing I did was to draft a script that I would use for all my sales calls. Next came how to capitalize on Google reviews. Depending on the software you use for your website, Google allows you to embed a Google reviews directly on your website. Embedding these reviews on our website was not enough though we also had to get these clients to actually leave reviews. We knew that if we just asked them to leave a review after we left, they would either forget or get too lazy to do it. So on the last day of each job, we actually had the client pull out their smartphone while we were present and write a review on the spot. The strategy worked like magic, and I recommend some of you business owners to try it out. I hope you found this information valuable and helpful. Obviously, we skipped some details because of time. I'm sure at this point you are feeling a little overwhelmed with all the information we have given you. Well, you don't have to worry about that because we have a solution to your current business problems. We want to reveal all the secrets that companies like placeformom.com and care.com don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how they get clients. Starting today, you have two choices to make, and here are your options. Option number one is you can copy everything we just taught you in this free training if you are good at online marketing. In fact, there is nothing stopping you from implementing everything we just showed you. Option number two is you can enroll in our brand new training program. In this training program, you will learn in vivid detail how to get private paying non-medical home care clients every single month. What this means is that you will skip the nearly 4 years that it took us to figure out how to acquire high-paying clients in this industry. This also means that in 60 days, you'll have a predictable and reliable client-generating machine just like a placeformom.com and care.com. We have broken this training program into a comprehensive step-by-step process that will take you from beginner to an expert in 60 days or less. You will learn how to redesign your website to ensure that it gets you the results you deserve. I mean, what's the point of spending a lot of money on a website if it doesn't get you clients? That would be like hiring an employee that doesn't do anything but collects a paycheck every month. You will learn how to write persuasively so that anyone that lands on your website will want to call you. You will also learn how to put together your offer. We believe that a good offer will make the biggest difference in how you get your clients. Crafting an offer is probably the most important thing you can do. You will learn how to launch your Google and Facebook ads. You will learn how to close the sale when the leads come in. You'll get our word-for-word objection handling scripts. You can get all of this value for just $1,000. Now, before you make any decision on this, we want to talk to you first. We want you to know that we are real people and we know exactly what we are talking about. If you see the value in this, then we want to talk to you. All you have to do is click on the button below and book a free strategy session now. When you click on the button, you will be redirected to our calendar that looks like this. There you can book a day and time that works for you to talk and consider that confirmed on our end. See you on the other side.